Okay, negative enlargement. So here I've got my diagram, my triangle. It says enlarge shape P by scale factor negative a half with center of enlargement 0, 0. Label your image Q. So there's my center, 0, 0. I tend to use this idea. So I look at particular points. So I'm going to look at this point here and I call that scale factor 1. And to get from the center to the blue one, I go across 2. And then what I do is I go up 3. I'm writing that as a vector. Now, if I multiply that by minus a half, so you could say, okay, it's 2 right, 3 up. Well, what I need to do is I need to do the opposite of that and halve it. Well, 2 times minus half is minus 1, and 3 times minus a half is minus 1.5, which basically means I am going 1 left and 1.5 down. So if I go from the center, if I go 1 left takes me to minus 1, 1.5 down takes me to there. That is minus a half. And I would expect it to be halfway between 0 and that first one. Now, if I do the same with this point here, this one's a little bit easier. What I'm going to is, wait, is it a little bit easier? It might be. It's going across 4 and up 3, which is the same as 4 right and 3 up. If I times that by minus a half, well, it becomes minus half of 4 is 2. I've already done the other one, which is minus 1.5, which basically tells me to go 2 left and 1.5 down again. So if from the centre I go 2 left and 1.5 down, I go to there. So those 2 points are those. And finally, if I do a green point at the top here, they haven't been very nice. They're always given as decimals odd numbers. So what we've got, we're going 2 to the right and 7 up. So 2 right, 7 up. The opposite times by minus a half. I hope you can see that green. That is half of 2 is 1, so it's minus 1. And half of 7 is 3.5, so it's minus 3.5. So what I've got is 1 left, if you prefer that way, and 3.5 down. So I'm going 1 left, 3.5 down, takes me to there. If I then join those up, I would use a ruler in an exam, but I'm going to do this like so. Do it as accurate as I can. What I've got is I've got that, and that is shape P. Just as a little check, if I get my ruler and go through corresponding points, in this case blue and blue, like that, they should go through the center. Oops. Which it basically does. If I then go through the green and the green, they should also go through the center, which it basically does. I could probably be a little, you don't need to do these construction lines. And if I go through the red, and the red should also go through the center, that it does. And I can see that with a negative enlargement, we've always got a rotation. So P has rotated. I put P there, it should have been Q. And in this case, it's half the size. So it's a 180 degree rotation, half the size. I've got it in the right place.